So as everyone knows, signing up for this webinar, we really want to help you manage your books and stay organized. We also want to help you stay compliant. And a big part of keeping your business compliant is sales tax. So when we think about sales tax, I think the biggest tip I would give everyone is to try to be proactive. Similar to what Erika shared, it may not be your favorite thing to go spend time on now, but it would be a lot less enjoyable to go spend time on it later when there's actually issues that you have to resolve. So being proactive is about spending the time up front, getting yourself in a good position so that you have peace of mind that it's really handled moving forward. So I'm sure everyone on here is varying in terms of the types of businesses, or if you have clients, they have different businesses, right? So sales tax is going to look very different for all of these different types of businesses. But when it comes to being proactive, I think 3 kind of things I wanted to quickly touch on is number 1 is nexus tracking. So depending on how familiar you are listening in on sales tax, nexus is essentially where your business has liability. So there's kind of 2 parts that your business could have nexus. You could be physically located there. So that means you have an office there, you have employees, a warehouse maybe. So there's physical component. But then there's also an economic component. So you're not physically located there, but say you're starting to grow sales and you're surpassing a certain threshold of transactions or revenue, that's going to mean that you now have nexus. So one thing you want to be doing in your business is tracking that. So you'll know where you're physically located, but as your business grows, you're likely going to see transactions grow in different states, which might mean that you now have liability and you need to start collecting, filing, and remitting in those states. So to stay proactive, you want to track your nexus in real time and know where you're going to need to start to register in new states. Another common thing that can come up as an issue is that you might be selling on different channels or receiving transactions on different channels or avenues. So when it comes to sales tax, you don't want to just think about your channels and sales tax in that channel separately to the others. You need to be thinking about your business holistically across all of those channels. Example is, say you have a Shopify store where you do direct-to-consumer purchases, but you also do maybe wholesale and you're doing invoices on QuickBooks. You want to be tracking all of those transactions in one place to know, okay, holistically, I have nexus in these areas and I need to be calculating and collecting across my different channels. And then the last thing I want to call out is that as your business grows, it's going to add more time to your plate. So always look for automation where you can. That's something where TaxCloud can come in. My key takeaway is don't wait, stay compliant as you grow.